What is up, YouTube? That's right, we are back after a little bit of a hiatus there. We are back and once again making videos. Now, today's video is going to have about two purposes. One, I want to get used to walking around in public with a camera out in front of me. Now, it is a super weird feeling, and I do enjoy this style of video, so I'm hoping I can start making a few more. And two, I just watched Casey Neistat's 4 millionth subscriber video, and all I can say is I've got the motivation to get out and start doing this again. So, with that being said, I'm going to take a reference to his video, which basically was built on progress. He's talking about what his definition is of success and how far he's trying to take things. And I myself find that I have a very similar mentality to what he's talking about in his videos. Okay, so as you can just hear there, somebody was obviously nice enough to see me recording and decided to honk their horn a whole bunch of times. But, oh well, that's what happens when you decide to go out and do this. Now, on the topic of success and of progression, he mentioned basically what his definition is of success and where he wants to take things to. And the idea being is that there really is no success, no perfection. There is in the sense that you are going to have accomplishments, but not in the sense that there is always an end goal. Now, this is a very, very similar mentality when it comes to, say, bodybuilding and fitness, because yes, you are going to get to certain levels, but well, at least the way I look at it, there is no such thing as perfection. There is no final level. There's no point where you're going to be like, okay, I'm done with this, let's stop. When you're talking about fitness, really what you're talking about is constant, steady improvements on what you currently have. Ask me 3 years ago what my goal was to be, it would probably be somewhere in the realm of where I am right now. Ask me now what my goal is to be, well, more. And that's probably going to be my answer whenever somebody asks me from now on, is because I don't see an ending for this. I was lucky enough to have the opportunity to have somebody actually reach out to me and say that my videos and the things that I'm doing have actually motivated them to start into a bit of a life of fitness. When I made my first video, which was only really 2.5 months ago, my goal was to help one person. As far as I'm concerned, I've now reached that goal. But that's not the end. Now my goal is to keep going. Help more and more people get into this lifestyle, because, I mean, when all's said and done, there is no perfection for this. I mean, there's no end to how many people I want to help promote this to, because it's a lifestyle that I truly believe in, and it's something I'm truly passionate about. It's something that I want to share with as much people as I can. A great way of addressing this mentality is something that I've said for quite a while, and that is proud but never satisfied. It's something you'll see on gym apparel out there. I know it exists out there, but it's true in the sense that I'm proud of the things I'm done, but I'm not satisfied yet. I want to keep going, I want to keep making progress, I want to keep moving forward. And the idea behind this is that you have to be happy for the things that have happened up till this point. I mean, I've made extreme progress over the past 3 years, but I'm not satisfied yet. There's a difference between being happy with what you've done and not being happy with a certain goal you haven't reached yet. You have to look at it in a way that you're happy with how far you've come up to this point and that you enjoy it. You have to enjoy every single moment on the progress on the way there. Because if you don't enjoy the way there, you're never going to enjoy the result. Because once you hit a result, what's next? And that's the idea, is that you always have to have something to keep moving forward to. It's the idea of goals and dreams. A goal is something that you can see in your future that is attainable. A dream is something that you wish someday could happen, but you don't see that happening at this point. And the idea is to keep going goal by goal until you get closer to your dreams, and eventually your dreams become goals. This is the way that you can approach so many different things in life, and it's a way that will truly benefit you, because no matter what, you're moving forward, but you're always happy with the way there and what you've achieved up so far. And that really is the mentality of bodybuilding. This isn't a process that happens overnight. This is a process that can take 6, 7, 8 years. It can take you 30 years to really get to a point where you're achieving an overall greatness. But even at that point, there's still more. When you look at all these people that are just super successful in life, you'll notice that a lot of them got there because of their drive. Many of them failed on the way there, but they didn't stop. They kept going and going and going until their dreams became more realities. All of these goals that they had on the way there, that they slowly achieved and slowly picked away at, ended up becoming their dreams. And that's the way you sort of have to do it, because no matter what, the way Casey Neistat put it, the only true end is death. And on the way there, there's no way to stop moving. You've always got to keep moving. So why not keep progressing? Keep moving forward, moving towards your dreams, but enjoying the experiences on the way there. You really have to just enjoy really every moment of it. And that's why I generally say fitness is as much mental as it is physical. Because as you make these progressions and as you see differences, not only do you start to enjoy the things more, you can't go without them. And it gets in your head. You see the results, you see the happiness, you see the confidence you develop. And you realize that there's always something more. There's just this drive. And a lot of people, especially people going for bodybuilding competitions, they're taking their bodies to the extremes. And this isn't something that somebody just jumping in is going to realize. You have to do it for a little bit, and you have to realize what it truly takes to get to that level. But when you do get there, and when you push yourself to these extremes, you realize just how impressive you really are and what your body can truly do. Had to switch my arms because the right one was getting a little bit tired, so we're going to move over to the left side here. But back to the topic. Today, I'm not going to do a workout in this video. I'm going to end it after this final statement because I want you guys to just sit and I want you to think about it this time. I don't want to overwhelm with anything else. I want you to stop and realize what's preventing you from getting to your goals. And when it comes down to it, it's yourself. If you don't have the motivation to get out and do something or the willpower to try and find that motivation, you're not going to achieve it. And with that, take one goal that you've put off, go out and do it. You'll never regret it. Peace, guys.